Join me for today's edition of ADHD Rabbit Hole. Forgive me, y'all. It is that time when my medication is wearing off, and yeah, I've been trying to get myself dinner for like 45 minutes. That's fun. Anyway, so I had this thought after I was talking with somebody as a distraction for making dinner about how making dinner when your medication's wearing off is a challenge. And I remember, so I'm like, the hardest part after you get the food, and like tonight, I'm literally just putting something in a bowl that I made yesterday and heating it in the microwave. Like, it is 3 steps. But the hardest step is eating it. And that got me going down a rabbit hole about how, like, I'll get my food ready and I'm really excited for it. And then it'll just sit there and I have to, like, I don't know, work up my energy to eat it. I don't really know. But then it made me think that, like, I had just taken a sip of my drink and I was like, ooh, I like the flavor of that in my mouth. And I was like, well, I like the flavor of my dinner, but I don't want those flavors. And it reminded me of how, like, if you're neurospicy, you probably struggle with transitions. And something else I found is that a lot of other people who are neurospicy like me also have either where like they don't want their food to touch, or they have like food, I don't know, parameters, weird quirks. And I was wondering if that's like a struggle with transition. Like, if the fact that if I have, we'll just say Thanksgiving dinner, I've got turkey and mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes and greens and corn and a biscuit, I will literally eat one thing, then finish that thing, then eat the next thing. And I don't like when the food touches. I've been like this since I was a kid. I don't know where I learned it, but I think it's just a neurospicy trait. Anyway, I think it's because if I were to eat a little bit of this and a little bit of that, the like the not stimulation, but the transition between stimuli, between like say turkey and gravy or a sweet potatoes, like to be going back and forth, that's too much transition for me. So I'm wondering, any other neurospices out there, if this is what you have, or if you've got a big brain and you, I don't know, studied this stuff. Is there any thought to that? Also, don't mind my snack cookies. I don't judge you. You don't judge me.